my Fed by Fire family, strap in because we're riding across the U.S., hitting streets where drugs, violence, and tragedy all collide. These are stories most people scroll past, but we bring it raw, uncut, and in your face. And for the context and all the details I'm dropping come from official federal sources like DOJ press releases, IRS, criminal investigations, and FBI statements. So we know it's real. Alright, first thing we're going to get into, we're going to go to Pensacola, Florida. David Blackman III, the first stop in Pensacola. David Blackman III, 39, he got 15 years for moving some serious weight, over 50 G's of ice, plus detectable amounts of fatty, blow, and rock, according to the U.S. Attorney's Office in the Northern District of Florida. The cops raided his house in December 2023 and found over 850 grams of ice, $8,500 in cash, and other narcotics. This was part of Operation Take Back America. We've heard that before. The DOJ initiative to stop deadly drugs from flooding our communities. Alright. The DA in Miami's Special Agent Diane Reuter said removing this polydrug distributor is a step towards safer streets. But let's be real, the hustle never stops. Ice, fatty, blow, it just finds new hands, and it always does, y'all. Take it from me. But let's go to number 2, South Bend, Indiana, DeCarlos Smallwood and his crew. Next, in South Bend, Indiana, 5 people, DeCarlos L. Smallwood, Robert Saunders, Kumar Bishop, Sienna Williams, and DeCarlos C. Smallwood were all indicted on 17 counts for ice trafficking, money laundering, and firearms crimes, according to the U.S. Attorney's Office in the Northern District of Indiana. At justice.gov, the lead man, DeCarlos L. Smallwood, allegedly attempted to kill a federal agent on November 6, 2025. That's not that long ago. The same day he was arrested and his home was searched. This was a multi-agency effort by the DEA, the FBI, the ATF, and the Postal Inspection Service in Indiana State Police, and other local police departments. Shout out to them doing what they do. Be good or be good at it. Remember this. This is pre-trial, so these are allegations, but the DOJ press release made one thing clear, that violent drug trafficking will be aggressively pursued. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Let's go to segment 3 in Raleigh, North Carolina. We're going to be talking about Homer Allen Faison III on the East Coast. Raleigh, North Carolina, Mr. Homer Allen Faison III, 47. He ran a major cross-country ice operation. He was convicted on 12 counts of conspiracy and distribution of ice, and evidence showed he traveled to California to acquire pounds of pure product, shipped into Sampson County, and sold it at homes and local businesses in Clinton, North Carolina. Alright, I bet his clientele's hurting. According to the IRS, the criminal investigation on press releases at IRS.gov, the operation ran from 2020 to May 2023 with repeated large quantity deliveries in organized communications and continuous street level distributions. Multiple agencies worked the investigation on the DEA, the ATF, the IRS, says Sampson County Sheriff, Clinton PD, North Carolina SBI. Faison faces 10 years minimum up to life at sentencing. In February 2026, the DOJ notes this operation had major impact on public safety, keeping ICE off the streets before it could fuel overdoses and chaos. I don't know about ICE, overdosing, but whatever. Let's go to segment 4 in Columbia, Missouri. Operation Brightside. Midwest Columbia, Missouri. In December 2024, the U.S. Attorney's Office launched a multi-agency coalition called the Violent Crime Abatement Team, or also VCAT, to target violent offenders. On November 20th, 2025, they executed Operation Brightside. Numbers speak: 33 arrests, but 1 facing felony charges, 19 federal indictments, 21 state felony warrants, 6 residential searches. The agencies involved were the Boone County Sheriff, the ATF, the DEA, the FBI, the HSI, the Missouri State Highway Patrol, the U.S. Marshals, the Columbia PD, and all this I got from justice.gov. The U.S. Attorney Matthew Price said this hybrid of proven strategies delivers real impact. The streets know now you move violent, move reckless, and the coalition is watching. Alright, let's get to segment 5, y'all. We're going to talk about Meredith Walker, a woman missing from Florida to Virginia. Now, this one hits differently. Meredith Rose Walker, 23. She was last seen May 30th, 2025 in Orlando, Florida. She may have been hitchhiking down I-95 wearing a red jacket and blue jeans. Her remains were found in Emporia, Virginia. Days later, the FBI Richmond Field Office is offering a $20,000 reward for any tips. Go to FBI.gov, and billboards along I-95 are asking travelers to help with this case. It is ongoing, and the investigators are working with the Emporia PD to solve it. Now get this girl some justice. This isn't just news. This is life lost, family shattered, and streets that hide danger behind every exit ramp. Alright. Now, for me, y'all know the stakes aren't just headlines. I've walked, these streets. I've seen the highs of the hustle, and I have survived the chaos. And, lost most of the people, that's why I tell these stories, as unfiltered as I can. Each bust, each tragedy, each life lost or ruined, I've seen it, I've felt it. It fuels energy, and it's a problem in our country. So everyone out there, I pray for y'all. So that's today's ride. Pensacola, South Bend, Raleigh, Columbia, and Meredith Walker's story from Florida to Virginia. That's everything we talked about. Drugs, violence, and tragedy, and justice all moving together. Alright, stay sharp, keep your eyes open, and remember, these streets are alive. These stories, they remind us why, This is Fed by Fire, keeping it raw, real, and uncut. I'm Christian. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button. Love you guys.